Get up to a slow start, and give Siena credit. They came out, shot the ball really well. We had the biggest concern, and I talked to the seniors about it. Being able to have the ring ceremony and unveiling of the banner. That's emotional. We needed to come back and refocus, and I didn't think we did a great job at the beginning of the game. We get down 17-7. But I thought, once we get down 17-7, I didn't think we rushed things. I thought we were composed. We took it one possession at a time. Got back into the game, had a 4-point lead at halftime. And in the second half, defensively, we couldn't have played better. The first half, they got into the lane, and they were shooting, I think they were 5 for 11 from threes. The second half, they made, I think, 2 threes. We did a much better job, and as I said to the team in the locker room, I thought Kareem was fantastic. He brought some physicalness inside, from a defensive standpoint. He was shocking the ball screens. And Quadri, and it's a great lesson to our young guys. Quadri was 1 for 3, right? So he scored 3 points. I had 1 assist, right? But he was a huge factor, a great defender. He did a great job defensively, keeping those guys out of the paint. And that's what we need from the young guys. We don't need them to come in and score 50 points. And, they need to play their role. And I thought Quadri did an excellent job filling his role in Kareem as well. So it was a good victory. We talked about it all summer, all fall, that, November 9th at 9 o'clock, we wanted to be 1-0. And the guys came through.
Mark, can you talk about just playing in front of fans again?
Yeah, it was fabulous. I've said it over and over again. Last year we had a great year and it's special, but there was something missing, and what was missing was the fans. And this was, kudos to the students, to the community to come out and support us like they did, and hopefully that will continue. But that's the Raleigh Center. That's the Raleigh Center. There's nothing better. There's nothing better.
Coach, you said yourself yesterday that it was ultimately going to be more about taking care of yourselves than whatever the opponent was doing.
Yeah.
And that seemed to be the case in the second half. It wasn't so much a matter of adjustments or anything. It was just getting back to playing like you guys are accustomed to, defending, being more aggressive with the basket, things like that.
Yeah, we did. The last 10 minutes of the first half, I thought we started getting our legs underneath us. We started doing a better job of defending the ball. And in the second half, we kept the ball in front of us. The big emphasis is you got to control the paint, and you control the paint defensively by keeping the ball out of it. You control the paint offensively by attacking. And you look at us, we outscored them by 30 points in the paint. And some of it had to do with Kareem and Shun, but a lot had to do with keeping the ball above the foul line and us offensively attacking and getting the ball to the paint. And that's what we got to do, and that's how we're successful.
Kyle, how did you guys remain composed? After, and not frustrated after the sluggish start?
I feel like the maturity of our team, we don't let stuff like that take us down. We know it's basketball, it's a game of runs. They happen to get off to a hot start. We started off slow, and then we eventually picked it up.
And Jaren, how important was it to get off the start you guys in the second half, where you really looked like you asserted yourself?
I think that just is a test to having a veteran team. We know we can't have those type of slow starts if we're going to beat good teams and we want to be the best team. We can't have those type of slow starts. So in the locker room, Coach got on us. We got on ourselves. We had a talk between the veteran guys and the team as a whole, and we just came out and played the right way. Like Coach Schmidt said, it was a lot of emotion coming into the first game, first time in front of fans, first time in front of our family. So, again, I think those jitters are out, and I think we're ready to play the next game already.
How much did he get on you? How much did Coach get on you, Jaren?
Gets on me a lot. Pause that.
Jaren, how much of a difference did it make tonight? First time in 18, 19 months, having the crowd in the stands, having the noise in the stands, having the energy in the building again. How did that help lift you guys, especially in that first half where things turned late? In favor?
Well, honestly, it was just an unreal experience. Granted, we did what we did last year, and just receiving the rings that we waited for so long to have, I almost wanted to kind of cry. I know I talked to Kyle about it earlier. I was like, dude, am I soft if I shed a tear? But it was unreal. The fans were great. My family was here. Kyle's family was here. Ultimately, it felt like the good old Riley Center again, live, rowdy, best fans in the nation, best gym in the nation, in my opinion. And it showed today, especially when we made that run. It was almost no coming back, especially because of those fans out there and the people we had cheering us on today. It was an unreal experience.
Coach, what have you seen so far with the relationship between Oshun and Kareem, and how Kareem's sort of gaining and gaining experience?
Yeah, him and Quadri are a little bit ahead, and Linton are a little bit ahead of the younger guys, just because Linton was a junior college guy, and the other guys played Division I basketball. But Kareem's going to be, he's a man. He's physical, he's no nonsense. And they're both still learning the system. As you saw, Quadri wouldn't be playing if he couldn't play defense, because offensively he doesn't really understand what he's doing. And these guys, if you watch him play, these guys are telling him what to do on the offensive end. But from a defensive stance, he was solid. He's a stopper. We can put him on the best defender. He's got great feet, and if he can accept that role, which I think he will, he can be a big benefit for us. And Kareem's the same way. Shun can score inside, but Shun's not. He's more of an athletic big guy, where Kareem is more of a brute. And we need that. We need that, and he brought that today.
Kyle, I saw one of the possessions you held the ball and your man was looking and you kept thinking about taking a three, but I think after about 7 seconds you attacked the basket and I think got an and one off of it. What was your mindset with that matchup to just you only had 2 3-point attempts, so what was your mindset to just attack the basket?
On that play, I was really I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was telling him clear out, then I said come here, and I said clear out, and I said come here. I was thinking about shooting 3, and I was like, nah, let me just get this ball screen. And then Shun came, and I used it, and I just went to I got a layup.
For either of you guys, this might be more of a question for Oshun, because you two still play 38 minutes. Might not feel like much of a difference yet, but could you feel the extra punch you got from the bench tonight? And I think it was in the first half where 3 or 4 bench guys in that initially made the little comeback to get that 10-point deficit back to a tie game.
Oh yeah, like Coach said, the guys that played today, they came to play. They're prepared. They're still learning. So again, just like it was an unreal type of environment for us, I'm sure it was an even crazier environment for them. But they're still learning. They're catching on quickly. And they did give us a spark today. They really did help us get back in the game. Quadri, Kareem, Justin even. Justin gave us great minutes off the bench when Dom went out with 2 fouls. And even Linton. Linton starting today in place of Jalen. Linton did a great job. So, you gotta be thankful for those guys, because in order to be a great team, you gotta have people that come off the bench and are ready to play and make an impact immediately.
Mark, did Oshun get hurt in the second half?
Yeah, he hurt his back a little bit. There's something nagging. It's been like that for a while. So hopefully, he'll get some treatment, and hopefully it'll be okay.
It seemed to come after he was wincing, and it was on a really highlight reel play when he made the turnover and then ran the entire court and made the block on the guy who he turned the ball over to.
I don't know.
No, I'm not asking what had happened. I'm just saying that what do you make of that play?
He shouldn't have turned it over. But yeah, it's like we need, as you know, he had 8 blocks, 7 blocks.
Sheesh.
So he's a huge factor. We need him on the court. As much as Kareem was a big positive for us tonight, we still need Oshun. He's the difference maker from a defensive standpoint. Makes up for a lot of mistakes that these guys make.